This is lesson 20, part 2. We are going to be looking at how to write and solve inequalities today using our notes here. And then you guys are going to be doing it in your practice pages. Let's go ahead and read this problem. When the temperature drops below 15 degrees Celsius in a building, the furnace turns on. Below. At what temperatures will the heater turn on? Write an inequality to represent the situation and graph the solution on a number line. We've done this before in our weekly math spirals, right? So this should look pretty similar to what you've seen in your math spirals before down here. So the model example, you can use words and symbols to represent the problem. Let x equal the temperature in a building. When x is less than 15, the heater turns on, so x has to be less than 15. Notice below and less, they go together. Graph it. You can graph the inequality on a number line to show all solutions. Notice how they do their circle dot here. 15 is not a solution for x is less than 15, so there is an open circle. When the number is not a solution, it's open. Not a solution, it's open. And then you shade the direction of all the values that it would be. So we're shading to the left because it's all the numbers that are less than 15. So it goes forever, basically, as long as it doesn't indefinitely means there's no end in sight here. Okay. A closed or shaded circle on the bar graph on the above graph would show the solution for x is less than or equal to 15. So closed or shaded means that it's using this symbol here. You can substitute values for x to check your solution. The graph shows that -5 degrees Celsius is a possible solution. You can replace x with -5 to check. So x is less than 15. -5 is less than 15. Yes, this is true. The graph shows that 16 degrees Celsius is not a solution. You can replace x with 16 to check. X is less than 15. 16 is less than 15. This is false, right? If you have $16, it's more than if you had $15. All right, let's go ahead and look at the. All right, so now we're looking at our connected page for these notes. We have here what words in the problem help you know what inequality symbol to use. So we kind of talked about this a minute ago. We know the words below. That E is looking a little rough there. So below and or less than. Why was there an open circle for number 3? Because 15 is not a solution. So open circle, I'm just going to draw a circle, means 15 is not a solution. Which makes sense because 15 is not less than 15. They're the same, they equal the same, so it can't be a solution to this inequality. Because that makes no sense. So shaded line and arrow, these are all the possible solutions. So all values that make the inequality true. You could just say all true values. I'll just put true underneath. So that's all the values that are true for that inequality. Would the heater turn on if the temperature was 2.5 degrees Celsius? Yes, because 2.5 is less than 15. Hey, baby.
Yeah, Mom.
Well, thank you so much. I love it. It's beautiful. Very nice. You did a great job. I love the colors you used. So 2.5 is less than 15. This is true. Suppose the heater turns on when the temperature is at 15 degrees Celsius or below. Write an inequality for this new situation. So at or below. This now means x is less than or equal to 15. So the only thing that's changed is now we're including 15 in our solutions system. So that means that we have to use a open or a closed dot. A closed dot. And our arrow is still going to go this way. So it's now just including that extra solution of 15. That's the only difference. And sorry, my arrow's looking like a little weird there, but whatever. Explain when to use an open or closed circle when graphing an inequality. So it's closed when it's less than or equal to or greater than or equal to. It's open when it's just less than or greater than. Use what you just learned about graphing inequalities to solve this problem. This graph shows the solution of what inequality? Well, I'm going to look at my dot first. And I notice that my dot is closed, which means that it's either this or this. It's one of these symbols. It's not one of these because these are for open symbols. So my dot is at negative 4.5. And it's going, my line and arrow are going to the right, which is going to mean that this is the stopping point. So this is going to be 4.5 is less than or equal to x. The arrow is showing me which way I need to go here. And, you know, the same could be true here. If I put 15 on this side and said 15 is greater than or equal to x, this arrow would show the same thing. Alright, so you can look at this. We know that this x is going to be greater than 4.5 because it stops at 4.5, negative 4.5. Alright, let's go ahead and try some of these on your own, then come and check out the check your work video for this lesson.